Hello everyone, today we'll discuss ionic compounds versus covalent compounds. In previous two videos we have discussed ionic bond and covalent bond. Now comparison of ionic compounds and covalent compounds. As the name indicates, ionic compounds are formed by the strong electrostatic force of attraction between opposite ions. So ionic compounds are formed by strong electrostatic force of attraction between opposite ions. So ionic compounds are formed by strong electrostatic force of attraction between opposite charge ions. If ions are positively charged, then there will be electrostatic force of attraction, and it is a strong electrostatic force of attraction. So ionic compounds are strong. They require high energy to dissociate. Opposite of it, covalent compounds, there is no transfer of electrons, no strong electrostatic force of attraction. It is only formed by the mutual sharing of electrons. So it is formed by mutual sharing of electrons between same atoms or different atoms. So covalent compounds are formed by mutual sharing of electrons between same atoms, or atoms can be different. For example, oxygen, nitrogen, they are formed by same type of atoms, but HCl, HF, there are two different atoms and bond between them is covalent, right? So second property from this, for electrostatic force of attraction, ionic compounds are strong. Opposite of it, in covalent compounds there is a weak attraction force, so the compounds are weak than ionic compounds. These are weak. Third point is, due to strong electrostatic force of attraction, ions are arranged in a systematic manner. They are closely packed, so means ionic compounds physical state is solid due to systematic and close arrangement of opposite ions. That results into a crystal formation, lattice formation. That's why ionic compounds are solid in nature. So question can be asked, why ionic compounds are solid in nature? Due to strong electrostatic force of attraction between opposite ions, ions are arranged in a systematic manner and form a three-dimensional crystal, and three-dimensional crystal is called a lattice. So solid ionic compounds are solid in nature. Covalent compounds, these are usually liquid or gas. Covalent compounds are usually liquid or gas. Some of covalent compounds are also solid, but at the exceptional cases only. Usually covalent compounds are liquid or gas, as oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, they all are covalently bounded and they are gases. Next is boiling point and melting point. Ionic compounds is high. Boiling point and melting point of ionic compounds is high due to again strong electrostatic force of attraction and systematic arrangement of ions. Opposite of it, covalent, they are loosely packed, so their boiling point and melting point is lower as compared to ionic compounds. Boiling point and melting point is low. Now next property is connected with boiling point. Higher the boiling point, lesser will be the volatile nature. Higher the boiling point, lesser will be the volatile nature. So ionic compounds, they are usually less volatile. Less volatile means they have less tendency to change into vapors because they are solid in nature. Opposite of it, a covalent compound possess less boiling point and they are usually liquid or gas. As we know, the boiling point of liquid or gas is lower than solid, means they will be more volatile, they will easily evaporate. So they are more volatile. Next is solubility. These are soluble in polar solvents. These are soluble in polar solvent. Actually, solubility is simply based on like dissolves like. So ionic compounds are more soluble in polar solvent, means ionic solvent. So they are more soluble in polar solvent like water. Like dissolves like. So covalent compounds are less soluble in polar solvent but more soluble in non-polar solvent. So they are more soluble in non-polar solvent. Non-polar solvents are like kerosene, like benzene, like gasoline, etc. Next is if ionic compounds are in solid state, then they are insulator. They never conduct electricity in a solid state. But when aqueous solution of ionic compound is prepared, then they conduct electricity. So aqueous solution of ionic compounds is conductor of heat or current. Current and heat will pass only in aqueous solution of ionic compound. But if we just take them in a solid state, then there will be no transfer of heat and current, because in solid state there is no movement of ions. Ions are closely packed. But when we prepare aqueous solution, in aqueous solution, when they interact with solvent, heat is released and that heat is sufficient to overcome the strong electrostatic force of attraction. So they splits into ions in aqueous solution. That's why aqueous solution of ionic compound is a conductor. But opposite of it, covalent compounds and their solutions are insulator. So these are insulators. No transfer of heat, no transfer of current. So these are the differences between ionic compounds and covalent compounds. I hope you would understand.